evening, Graham Rawlins with our Friday edition of News Geelong. The inaugural Surf Coast Relay for Life to improve awareness and raise funds to help fight cancer and support those affected, including survivors and carers, is up and running and will be held at the Bob Pettit Reserve at Janjuk on Saturday, November 5, 2011. The battle over footpaths on the Surf Coast continues as the Victorian Civil and Administrative Tribunal, VCAT, the Surf Coast Shire and affected residents look set for further actions before the Victorian Supreme Court. And later in the program, the Flying Hawk, Nathan Curry, will bring us all the latest news from the pulsating world of Geelong sport, while sparkling Lani Salathia will update us on the Geelong and Surf Coast weather over the next 6 days. St Thomas's Primary School marked a special beginning of learning in a building filled with modern technology and state-of-art designing, with the opening of its new $7 million area, as Meryl Friend reports.
We're here at St Thomas's Primary School in Drysdale, where the federal member for Corio, Richard Miles, officially opened the brand new grade 5-6 senior school area, where they've used recycled water to have creeks running by and wind power to keep the pumping going from the dams. There's native plant and wildlife and animals all around for children to have a 21st century experience.
Look, this is a great facility. For the first time, kids here in grade 5 and 6 who've been using portables up till now will actually be in a building with bricks and mortar, or in this case, weatherboard, and it fits in beautifully to the rest of the school. It's about a $2.5 million project, and this is going to completely change the way in which teaching happens in the 5-6 year levels here at St Thomas's.
Well, they've got little creeks running by and the whole pumps for the water, and it's a really great atmosphere for native planting and bird life and frogs.
Yeah, look, the wildlife area is fantastic. The waterway is beautiful. As you say, there are frogs croaking and birds coming down. It's a beautiful place to learn, and it's a real credit to the school.
Here at St Thomas's Primary School in Drysdale, Meryl Friend, News Geelong.
Thank you, Meryl. Relay for Life is a fun and worthwhile thing for people of all ages and abilities to be involved in, bringing local communities together to improve awareness and raise funds to help fight cancer. Ian Nichols reports.
This delightful oval is the Bob Pettit Reserve in Janjuk. It's footy season at the moment, but come November 5, it'll be turned into a big arena for Relay for Life. The very first ever Relay for Life will be conducted here on the Surf Coast, and of course funds to aid cancer research. We're talking with one of the organisers, Daryl Bruin.
We're really pleased to be able to hold this. We've been watching it happen in other towns around the place, and a number of people came together in the last 6 or 8 months to decide to have a go here. It seems that they're very successful in local communities, often more so than even in the big cities. The objective of Relay for Life is to raise funds for cancer research, for supporting survivors and carers, and also for cancer education and awareness.
Now, it's a little way off, and that's why we're talking to you today, because we want people to get their skates on and organise a Relay for Life team for later in the year.
That's correct. The objective of Relay for Life, as the word says, is team and relay, and it's about an event, a bit of fun and entertainment, and people coming together in the community to raise funds, but to all participate together in a special event, which in this case will be on the 5th and 6th of November at Janjuk at the Bob Pettit Reserve, where people camp overnight and walk, or they can run if they wish, over a 24-hour period on the Saturday and Sunday. And it's for anyone, any capability. You can crawl if you want to, or you can just sit back and watch everyone from your tent. But the objective is to have your team together, a bit of camaraderie, a bit of fun, and to participate in this really good community event, which is all about your team raising funds for cancer.
You've sort of done pretty well. You've got 7 or 8 teams already lined up.
We have. They're registered and on the record. We're talking about teams of 10 to 15 people. And we want people, as you said, get their skates on and put their teams together, because they need time for their fundraising before the event.
Now, I believe there's a website, and you can also email surfcoast@relayforlife.org.au, and Naomi is your coordinator.
That's correct. Naomi lives in Geelong, and she's been very helpful to our local committee in getting us organised. Being the first one, we're building experience very quickly.
Well, we'll get hold of Naomi closer to the event and just see how much this has escalated since this week.
Okay, that'll be terrific. Our objective is to get about 20 teams this year. We're on the way to probably half at the moment, and that'll probably mean 300 or 400 people camping at the reserve. So it should be a really good atmospheric event.
At the Bob Pettit Reserve in Jan Juc, this is Ian Nichols for News Geelong.
Thank you, Ian. For more information about the event, email surfcoast@relayforlife.org.au. The Gordon's James Harrison site redevelopment at the East Geelong campus received $2 million from the state government towards its planning and design stage in readiness for construction of a $26.2 million new facility. Meryl Friend reports.
We're here at the Gordon East Geelong campus at Boundary Road, where the Honourable Richard Marles officially opened the $7.8 million new area for apprentices in construction and carpentry and plumbing. We were able to speak with Paul Lang, who is the Director of Construction Design.
Yes, well, we were lucky enough to get some money from the federal government during the stimulus package. We've been able to build some new facilities and expand our facility at the Geelong East campus for our plumbing and for the advanced building design, particularly civil engineering. Yes, so we can now look after our students and look after the community as Geelong grows.
And so this facility, you've been quite instrumental in the design and construction. So is there anything specific that's new that hasn't been seen before?
Yes, we've been able to get some big spaces for teaching our trade programs and advanced building design programs that we didn't have initially. We've also been able to do some more interesting things with office space for staff to get a number of the teams to work together in different ways. So that's really helping us to do some different things.
And there's not only full-time courses here and apprenticeships going on, there's part-time and available to a lot of students.
Oh yes, we have lots of part-time programs. We have programs in building-related and energy-related sustainability. We have programs in occupational health and safety, particularly in high-risk work, which is important to support the building area safely in Geelong. Yes, so it's more than just the apprentices.
From the Gordon in East Geelong, Meryl Friend, News Geelong.
Thank you, Meryl. This is our Friday edition of News Geelong, as we go to a break and return with more news after this.